I caught him on the phone saying, if it weren't for her family's money, I'd be gone already. I haven't told him what I heard. Instead, I'm slowly dismantling the fantasy he built, while he's still pretending everything's perfect. Let me back up. 5 years ago, I really thought I'd beaten the odds. Most guys I met through my family's circles were carbon copies of each other, boat shoes, business majors, and egos the size of Wall Street. Mike was different, or at least, he seemed that way. We met at a charity event my dad was hosting. He wasn't a guest. He was helping coordinate the AV tech, running around in a headset and rolled up sleeves, cursing quietly when the slideshow glitched mid-speech. I laughed. He smiled. We got drinks after the gala and stayed up until 3 a.m., talking about everything from our worst dates to our weirdest childhood dreams. He didn't flinch when I told him about my family's money. He said it didn't intimidate him. And for a while, I believed he saw me not my last name, not my inheritance, me. Our relationship felt like a breath of fresh air in a world of suffocating expectations. Mike made me feel normal. Every weekend wasn't some flashy influencer getaway. It was movies on the couch, burgers in bed, grocery shopping, while debating cereal brands like it was a Supreme Court case. After a year, he proposed with a ring I later found out he saved for 6 months to buy. I said yes before he even finished the question. My dad adored him. Said he was hardworking, grounded, exactly the kind of man who doesn't just take he builds. When Dad offered to bring him into the family business eventually, Mike actually said he wanted to earn it. And I remember being so proud of that moment, like I'd found a unicorn in a sea of horses pretending to be better. 5 years later, we were renewing our vows under fairy lights in our backyard. He wrote his vows by hand. I know, because he left the crumpled draft on our nightstand, every word was heartfelt, scribbled with so much care. He even quoted one of our inside jokes. Everyone said we were couple goals. I had no idea he was performing. So when I walked into our house that Thursday afternoon, nachos in one hand, his favorite IPA in the other, I didn't expect to hear him upstairs, alone in his gaming room, saying, "Marriage is a complete nightmare, bro. If it wasn't for her family's money, I'd be gone already. The only good thing is I don't have to worry about rent." I froze. My stomach dropped. The bag of takeout hit the floor, and I just stood there, listening, waiting for the punchline. A kidding, man. But it never came. The Val thing last weekend? Pure torture, man. Had to act all romantic while her dad looked like he was watching a Disney movie. I've gotten good at the performance, though. Oscar-worthy. He laughed, and something in me shattered. I backed out the door like a ghost, barely breathing. Got in my car, drove aimlessly for over an hour before I realized I was still gripping the steering wheel like it owed me answers. Eventually, I parked in a CVS lot and sobbed until my vision blurred. Some older woman tapped on my window and asked if I was okay. I told her my dog died. I didn't even have a dog. I spent the night at a hotel by the airport, told my friends the trip got extended, texted Mike that I was having so much fun and couldn't wait to see him Sunday, because I wasn't ready to confront